Ohio State University alumni Ruth Lang has achieved a lot in a short time. Take a look at her work.
She died a few years ago.
I'm sorry.
Why? You didn't do anything? You thirsty?
No, thanks. I'm okay.
Okay. Well, think about it. So tell me about yourself, Henry.
There's not much to tell.
It's ridiculous. You've lived a whole life of stories. I'm just asking for one. Okay, what's the worst thing that ever happened to you?
Why would you want to know that?
Because I figure if we start with the worst, then months from now we won't have to go through that awkward moment when one of us realizes that the other person isn't actually perfect.
The first Lord of the Rings movie came out when I was a freshman in high school. Like, I saw that film and then I immediately was drawn to filmmaking, and so I think that's what really got me interested in it. And then I started writing, and I joined a Comtech class, and we, had our own little news show. So I was really drawn to it from probably early high school. How I first got introduced to filmmaking was when I started at Ohio State, and they don't actually have a film program there. They have, film studies classes, but no production. So my first year in college, I joined this group called Real Buckeye Productions, and it was a student organization that was dedicated to making independent films, kind of without guidance of a class. So we made this feature film called 3 Easy Payments, and I just had a minor role in it, but that really made me love filmmaking. The first thing I was the cinematographer for was Real Buckeye's second feature production, which was called The Works of Darren McGannon. Some people seem a little surprised when I mention that I want to do cinematography, or that I'm a videographer, because they expect some big burly guy that can muscle a camera around. But since video has become a lot more lightweight, a lot more compact, it's a lot easier for somebody of my build to be able to perform those same duties. And I think people are surprised when they see what I can carry around too, that I'm not as weak as I might look. It's good exercise. I'll put it that way. The first thing I actually directed was technically a class project. It was a little short I did called Well Thought Out Lies, and it was really just a conversation between these two guys in a bar. My next short that I did, Drowning in Rainwater, it started out on a drive to the Sundance Film Festival, actually. Me and my friends that kind of all made movies together, the people that are involved in Real Buckeye Productions, we just decided to drive to Park City to the Sundance Film Festival, and it took about 32 hours. So we really had to, fill this time with something. So we decided that each of us were going to write a short film in the car, that we're all going to be part of a collection of shorts that we would end up making. So we kind of chose the theme of love, a la Paris Je T'aime sort of thing. We're all in the car on our laptops writing these love shorts and just kind of spitting out whatever came to us. And that's how Drowning in Rainwater started. Unfortunately, the project, the whole love shorts thing, didn't come to fruition, but I got a really good short out of it, so.
I want you to leave, Neil.
Too bad. Mikey? What's he doing out there?
I'm not going to ask you again. There's no point in talking to him. He won't answer.
Mikey!
Neil?
How you doing, buddy?
She left me.
Yeah, I know. You want to talk about it?
No.
Sleepless Night in the Middle of Nowhere is about 5 strangers who are out in the middle of the night in a small town in Ohio, whose paths are fatefully intertwined.
I'm gonna get some cigarettes.
So what do you think they're gonna do when they find out?
I think they'll be excited.
Really?
Yeah. Here. Give me your hand. I think they'll throw a big party, and the whole town will be there. My dad will tell your dad not to worry because his son has a lucrative illustrating career ahead of him. Your mom will brag to my mom about your childbearing hips, and then everyone will toast to the happy couple, and we'll go home and have tons of marital sex. There.
You know, back in school, I used to basically be the shooter and the director of my own little shorts, but it was only after I decided to do a bigger project that I kind of let go of the cinematography reins and kind of handed those off to somebody else. And, you know, it was kind of a difficult thing for me to do because I consider myself kind of a visual director, so I really had to kind of work on my communication skills and try and articulate what I had in my mind. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to get that feature film off the ground. I think I would like to make it. It's not kind of in the immediate future for me, but it's something that I really would like to do. And then I also have another short story that I've been working on that I've been developing into a short screenplay, possibly expanding into a feature film. But yeah, right now it's writing. I'm in the writing process, but hopefully I'll get to shoot something here. If I had it my way, I would live in Columbus all my life and just make movies here.